Hello and welcome back to Digitized Heroes. How's everybody doing today?
Yay.
Food.
We last left off as our ship, the Legacy, was approaching the Sunken Shoals on the quest to find Oakley, who is Doug's child, running around as the character Vesper Faye in the game, who we have not met. So we are headed that way. They're supposed to be getting there. It's kind of in the wee hours of the next morning / earlier in the next morning. As we head towards that, Doug, how are we feeling?
Nerves. And it's hard to differentiate them altogether. How much is excitement and how much is dread. But mostly relieved to be nearing our destination.
You and Oren both for very separate reasons.
We're pretty separate people.
How, in terms of like how it's being shown to the other members of your party, are you staying up until you arrive kind of thing, or are you trying to get some sleep and then...
Oh yeah. I don't think there's even an attempt to sleep. I think Morrigan is I don't know boat terms, near the front of the ship,
Prow.
just watching, waiting. Maybe if you're looking closely, like a slight tremble, but like mostly is like locked out on the horizon, gaze-wise.
Gotcha.
It might come across as a bit standoffish, if anything.
Okay. Hey, rest of the gang, how's everybody else feeling?
DeLacy, having had that conversation with Morgan he did earlier, is kind of keeping an eye out just to be like, this could go very badly or very, very well, and she doesn't need to know I'm in her corner on this, but I'm in her corner.
I'm still a ferret.
Yeah.
Are you sleeping in ferret form?
Actually, in potion.
Are we going full Animorph?
Yes.
We're getting stuck as a ferret until...
Yeah, right now. Oh, good God.
There's no penalty for being in it long term.
I'm just saying that is a really cool thing that happened in Animorphs, that's all. Or really terrifying, depending on how you interpret
I remember.
that. It was a cool plotline. But yes, so is anybody else interacting with Morrigan at all, or is everybody else just kind of trying to get some sleep because now it's super late and all that jazz? Or working, hypothetically, you could be on third shift.
Lakey's been on third shift, so I think he's gonna take a breather. Maybe just kind of like saddle up next to her and lean on the rail.
She sort of glances at Lakey, sort of out of the corner of her eye for like a second or so before fixing her gaze back out towards their destination. Opens her mouth once to try to say something, but because nothing in particular comes to mind and her stomach's in knots, nothing really comes out, and she just closes her mouth back up again.
Lakey just kind of gives it a couple beats to see if anything's actually gonna happen. And then
she fidgets under his gaze.
Oh, Lakey's not looking at her. Lakey's staring off in the same direction that she is. Like, it's absolutely yo, bro.
Cool. I'm here.
In the
He's gonna give it
background
a
of all
second,
of this, you guys hear Sunny singing to keep the pace going for the ship.
What's he singing?
Sunny's just singing. It's kind of a wordless melody. It's not
Actually happens
quite
to
a
be always look on the
warble.
bright side of life from Monty Python.
What?
The whole crew breaks out in the whistling bits. What?
No. No, but it's kind of a wordless singing. It's not really like a shanty or anything like that. But it's pleasant to listen to, for sure.
Yes, got it. So like he's gonna after like a couple of minutes of just like listening and sitting and vibing and watching Morgan try, he's gonna point at a particular star grouping and be like, that's they call that one the Hunter. Well, Starlight City calls that one the Hunter. My people have another name for it, but I forgot it right now. Because I've learned a lot of Starlight City names for things.
I was gonna ask what you call it, but but fair enough, yeah. Fair enough.
Doug, it would probably strike you right
story?
at this moment that looking up at these stars, they're totally different from the ones you know on Earth. All of them are different. Like, there's not a single familiar one up there. And it probably strikes you that that is really strange. Because you're so used to, like, looking for the Big Dipper, or Orion's Belt, or any of the, like, the common ones you would think to look for, and they're not there.
Yeah, I mean, I think Doug has obviously ever seen constellations, but he's always grown up in a big city. Seeing stars at all is a novelty in and of itself, really. Given where he's grown up and what his skyline is like. You know, it's usually just city lights or a bit of smoggishness or whatever. But yeah, looking up, it's like Doug scans the sky trying to I don't know, seem informed to find some constellation he's at least heard of. But yeah, none can be found. Morgan points to some other random cluster of stars and is like, how about that one?
That one's called the Bull. I don't know. I made that up. It sounded good though, right?
Oh. Well, there's one a little bit like that where I come from that I think they call like Taurus or something.
Tourist? Like it goes places and sees things?
Yeah, but it's a bull also.
Monitars deserve as much of a vacation as anyone else, I guess.
Yeah.
Well, that one over there, and it's like a line of like maybe 5 stars real closely gathered together. That one's called the Scar. Depending on who you ask, someone either put something in to the world, took something out of the world, or just got a little too rowdy and scratched it up. There aren't too many stories in the various religions that conflict with another one, but for some reason that spot, that's one of them. I guess everybody just thought it was really cool and wanted a piece.
Yeah, I imagine there's a lot of ways to interpret a line in the first place, even if you have decided it's a scar.
How about you? What would you call a constellation? Make one up.
Morgan's a bit desperate for a distraction anyway, so is looking up and around. How about that one's a fuckface? Is that a good name?
Is there mythology behind this? Is there some sort of entity that's been trapped for all time behind those stars that we just don't care for?
Yeah,
Or did they just shine poorly during a performance and hence were branded as such?
Nah, it's more like yeah, I think it's this entity that was like this sort of self-important schmuck that, you know, thinks he's hot shit, but he ruins everything. And you know, he knows he's a fuckface. He's trying to get better, but you can't get better until you do admit that you're a fuckface in the first place, kind of a thing.
That's actually a really powerful story. I'm not saying that I want to be born under the sign of the fuckface. I feel like that would be a little.
Some of us are. Some of us don't get a choice.
I feel like
New episode title: Under the Sign of the Fuckface.
I might have like, I don't know, what is it? Fuckface Rising? I'm not great with fortune telling and predictory star charts. I'm more of a navigational star chart kind of person. But
oh, sure, yeah.
Well, I guess if one were to navigate by the sign of the fuckface, one would always wind up somewhere humbling. Huh.
Yeah, most people kind of need that, honestly.
True. You're not wrong. I like that. I think I have a new favorite constellation.
Shut up. It's stupid and you know it. You're trying to cheer me up. It's very sweet.
I mean, you seem pretty cheered, so I don't think it's stupid because it worked.
I didn't say you were stupid. I said my constellation was stupid.
No, your constellation's a fuckface.
Oh, you're right. How could I forget?
It's your constellation. I'm just trying to help. Help keep the mythos.
When Morgan laughs, it's a kind of a cackly sort of sound.
Amazing.
By the way.
Lakey grins, and there is no fair amount of like shit-eating pride to it. Like he's just kind of like, yeah, see, it's okay. You just needed to calm the fuck down, but with a hint of, I'm the one who got you to lighten up. Oh yeah, like, you know, we're under the sign of the fuckface at the moment, and he might as well lean into it.
Right.
DeLacy in the back watching this, just like with all the anxiety of an animal companion in a like will they won't they romance scene.
DeLacy suddenly becomes the horse from Tangled.
Yeah. Maximus. DeLacy's in his Maximus era.
Amazing.
All right, I got a 9 on noticing DeLacy's looking at me, so I guess you're good.
Uh-oh. Mouse rolling. That's always dangerous.
He's dice, man. That's one. Lakey has no idea what's happening. He's too.
DeLacy gets popcorn.
Oh my god, this is really happening.
Lacey goes around the deck selling tickets.
I'll take one.
Fuck, get over here and shut the fuck up.
Saphira's handing out the tickets in ferret
What are
form.
we
so that
doing?
we just-
Amazing.
Jesus Christ.
I think it's happening. I think it's finally happening.
What?
Nikolai siding up with you
Those
guys.
they haven't happened.
What's happening? What are we looking at? Is that popcorn? Where did you get popcorn?
But Sherry,
Good spot never tails.
If everyone's talking, I'm rolling this again.
I'm stealing DeLacy's popcorn.
Only a 10. Morrigan's just really caught up in all of the feels.
That was
I'm
a
rolling
two.
to steal his popcorn.
That was a 2.
We
Y'all
both just
are
went up
zeroed
by
in on each other.
No, we've got an inkling. We're starting to be aware of the fact that something else might be happening, but we don't know what it is.
We don't. Yeah, it
No.
could be anything. Who knows?
Something's up somewhere, but meh.
Cue the royalty-free shipping music.
When the moon hits your eye.
Like a big pizza pie, that's called fuckface.
There's a bard move for that.
There's a bard move for that.
No, really, there is a bard move for setting the tone.
I mean this in the nicest way possible, and I hope y'all take this as a compliment. I am so glad that we do not have a monetized YouTube right now.
Yeah.
Oh
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Agreed.
That I would struggle.
We would be broke.
We would get monetized.
We're already broke.
No, they'd be like,
So
"Hey,
fast.
you guys are." Oh, my bad. Sorry, no, not you.
Oops.
Actually, they did let up on the cursing thing, so
Yeah, but not when it's so many curses.
Not when it's copyrighted cursing as well.
Anyway, yeah, I think like he just nothing specific. I think like he just plays the let's make up constellations games for a little bit, just to kind of distract Morgan, and then remembers that he has to go help steer the boat and turns around, and I think is met with a wall of people like peering at him.
From behind a barrel or something.
Just kind of nods and shakes his head and goes back to the navigation.
Morrigan notices the Lakey hesitation, turns around and sees the block of people herself.
But I have to roll to look casual.
Yeah, rolling to look casual.
Nikolai waves.
Disadvantage.
Nikolai fully waves. Doesn't even try to
Damn
look
it.
casual.
Nikolai!
oh,
Give me a deception roll with a fly casual bonus.
No,
Amazing.
I don't think I have a die for that. We're gonna use a Bria's die. That's a 1. Nikolai doesn't look casual at all. We're perfect.
Amazing.
I could have told you that.
That wasn't even rolling with disadvantage.
Do with your lives?
no, it's
No,
a
we
shit.
don't.
Not when we on the mission for you, sugar.
Like he just goes, "It's fine. They're under the side of the fuck face."
I
Way to
rolled
say
an
that
18.
again.
I rolled an 18 to just be a scarf.
All right.
We gotta
Saphira's
post
the
her.
only one not on the shit list.
We gotta poke Saphira, make sure she's still alive. Bro, you breathing?
You good, bro?
It's a serious game. Serious game.
Lakey, you get back to the steering wheel, as it were. Orin is white knuckling this shit. He is doing his best.
Okay. Oren, do you want to have something to do, or do you want to not be here?
I'm gonna
Or
be
both.
really honest with you. I don't think sleep is an option right now.
I didn't say sleep. I said, do you want something to do? Do you want to not be here, or both? Because if you want something to do, then I will happily leave you to navigate. If you want to not be here, I will happily escort you through the portal, and you can go and maybe have a drink, or a late night snack, or a cafe, or something. The portal actually lets out not too far from the Crock and Bowl.
I can't leave. No.
Would you rather do something more active? Check the rigging? Some sort of menial small task? Or is this comfortable?
I think this is comfortable.
As comfortable. Well, if it's not, just say the word and we'll get you through this however is best for you.
Thank you.
Of course. And I promise I will not do you the disservice of asking how you're doing. I will only continue to suggest ways that I can support you. If any of them sound good, feel free to act on them.
Could you get me some coffee?
Absolutely. How do you take it?
As caffeinated as you can get it.
Very well. I may need to enlist an expert on this. And Lakey goes to find Morgan again.
Hands on her hips, still telling people off.
And I'm going, yeah,
Oh, hey,
yeah,
Lakey.
yeah.
Hello.
Places really not
Smack
digging in.
the smirk off your face.
These are all very excellent
Oh.
points that you are both making right now. But if I could perhaps impinge upon your expertise on making an incredibly caffeinated cup of coffee.
Oh. Yeah, that's easy. Yeah.
That would Oren has requested as caffeinated as I can make it, which is somewhere between dishwater and questionable soup. So I figured I would ask the expert.
I mean, I'll see what we have. If we have the things for it, then we should just make the guy a red eye. But I don't know if we've got espresso available in addition to drip coffee. So let's see what we got.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
I will say that, give me a roll really quick, Morgan. You know what? Give me a roll with advantage.
Cool. That was only an 8.
You have made a lot of coffee.
I was gonna say, I feel like
Better than a
Doug should
2.
have advantage.
I've done this professionally for years and years.
I feel like you should just do it.
All right, 19. That's 19. A lot better.
You make him a solid. I guess you would probably have to make a pot of coffee, but you make him some solid coffee. Yeah.
Yeah,
Fox able to sneak.
It's gotta be incredibly strong. That's how you're gonna get it extra caffeinated. But I suppose it's not unbearably bitter either. Is probably what that roll means.
Gotcha. Very good. What are you doing, Fox?
Are you rolling
any in there for me?
Oh no, now I gotta roll something else.
Well, it depends. Do you feel bad about a certain thing you did recently?
I feel so bad.
Fox,
You know, I thought I'd like that, but I hate it.
Hang on. Fox, you go to get some coffee, and half of the pot is missing, and you know that half of the pot didn't go to Oren.
Oh no!
With a natural 20, Isosceles has stolen half of the pot of very caffeinated coffee.
Abandoned ship!
Little shit. Oh, no. That's okay. He's just gonna run around for 5 minutes straight, maybe 10, and then he's gonna pass out.
Blitzed out.
That's all happened to my sister.
That's what Isosceles is gonna look like naturally. He's just gonna starfish.
Just.
Are you saying he's gonna? Are you saying he's gonna croak?
Yes, we did it.
Either that or ascend to his final form as the Hypnotoad.
Hypnotoad.
Well, it sounds like we have a very disruptive night.
Yeah.
Delicious.
The rest of your night
People are gonna be so excited to
passes in mild caffeinated chaos, and otherwise general quietness once Isosceles passes out, as Fox predicted.
After 2 hours.
Oh yeah, no, he's definitely like pinging off the ringing a little bit. Definitely trying to get Fox to drink more potions, for sure.
Should
I do
Briar check for a pulse?
No.
I feel like there's some part of him, like maybe a leg or an eyelid, that just twitches to let you know he's alive.
Mhm.
That's how caffeine crashes tend to
I'll
go.
trust the leg twitch.
You guys wind up pulling in at the Sunken Shoals. There is already a ship there, but it is about 4 in the morning.
Ship ahoy!
Hello there.
Is there a way we would know the time other than that? Like, I guess at 4 a.m. it's still dark.
It's still pretty dark. The sun hasn't begun to rise
Yeah.
yet. No. Sunrise is typically right about 7 a.m. roughly speaking, from what you've been seeing in the previous days.
Cool. I mean, I'm gonna fly off the ship and onto the beach, I guess, pacing for a bit, waiting for it to be the right time to
Okay,
try to knock. I don't know.
give me, you know what, why don't you give me a roll really quick to see if it's high tide or low tide. Low tide is lower numbers.
6.
Okay, so it is low tide currently. Forgive me, I'm blanking. Is low tide the one where there's more water on land? Or is that high tide? I believe that's high tide.
Less water.
Okay, so then
less water
there
on
is a
land.
bunch in terms of sandbars and tide pools to walk around about in. And Lafrey just kind of quietly follows you. Just doing her job.
Oh, thanks. I mean, I know this is just a deal thing. You're not, whatever, but thank you.
Are you using the thing where you can talk back and forth, or is it just one way?
Oh yeah, I gotta spend an AP point for that. I forgot.
I mean, you don't have to.
Yeah, I'll spend it. No, I'll go ahead and do that. Yeah, sorry. I thought I had a thing on my phone for this, but I didn't. Yeah, I'll go ahead and spend the point so that it's the message that can go both ways.
You're not very equipped for water. Are you sure that this is a wise course of action?
What?
Lafrey...
Hey, Morgan, where are you going? What are you doing?
I'm going for a fly. I'm flying here.
What?
All right, fine. If everyone's gonna bother me about it, flies back up to the ship. Full pout.
Fox, what are you yelling about? This Morgan, what
just flew off the
just
ship.
happened?
I'm just waiting.
You're nervous, ain't you?
Yeah.
that's a mild term.
And guide, you said there's the other ship is docked there as well, or
Yes,
anchored there.
you can see it in the it's in a reasonable distance. You're not like right up next to it or anything like that.
Oh.
Just out of a sense of giving them some space. You're rocking up, but not a threat kind of thing.
So they're not stuck on a sandbank or anything. They're
they're at anchor just like you guys
properly
are.
in the water. Oh, okay.
What's the ship look like? Or is it too dark to tell?
It's bigger than yours. It looks
not
like
the size of the ship.
True. So it's got another mast, and is another deck in terms of height worth of space. It's just a much larger ship, and probably would have more guns on it as well.
So that's a warship.
And if your kid's on that, that's sick.
Yeah, I guess. As long as they're not getting themselves killed or anything. I mean, I'm sure Oakley wouldn't be involved in an organization that was,
murdery.
It's culty or anything. Yeah. It's fine.
Do you think that's something a child would tell their mama if they were?
I mean, Vespa hasn't spoken to me at all, so just kind of gathering that from when we were in the guild, it was kind of a weird vibe.
Well, there has to be some kind of signal that we can send to the other ship that lets them know we're friendly. Let me go see if I can find a crewmate to ask about that.
Cool.
And he's gonna go to do just that.
Do a little rowboat out.
Who are you looking for?
I think he'd... Well, I'm trying to think whose department this would be as far as, like, signaling to another ship, because I don't know if that falls under Lady Valiant or if that would go to someone else. So I don't think he's looking for anyone in particular, because he's like, I don't know whose jurisdiction this is.
Who's awake?
Yeah, who's awake?
Okay, give me a roll really quick.
It's an 8.
Okay, so that is a tough choice. You don't know whether this would be more a captain or a first mate thing, but you do have Nikolai and Oren there as options to ask. To see, like, hey, I could get more information from these guys, or you could just go and try and reach out to the captain or the first mate.
I think he's going to try for the first mate because she's the one who handles, like, the logistics and stuff, so he's like, maybe that's the better option. So first he'd probably check her office to see if she's there. Or if she's... Because he doesn't remember what shift she's on, and I don't remember either.
So her office is also her room, so when you knock, she does wake up, but she is very definitely in a sleeping gown.
Okay. Lady Valiant, I'm so sorry to wake you. We have come across the ship that I believe we've been looking for, but I'm still nautically new, and I'm not sure how to signal to the ship that we's a friendly vessel and not looking to start an altercation.
Oh, okay. Let me get dressed. I'll come up. Would you
Thank you, Cam.
Please let the captain know for me if you're able?
So, absolutely. I'll be on my way to do that just now.
If he's not in his room, he'll be in the kitchen.
If he's not in his room, the kitchen. Understood. And he's gonna go for whichever is closer to him at the moment.
Okay. Probably the kitchen then, because the captain's quarters are on the deck, and you're under the decks. So you go to the kitchen, and the captain is absolutely baking already.
Mm-hmm. Caught yourself a fever there, Captain?
I bake something almost every day. Keeps the spirit nice and warm. It makes everybody look forward to the mornings, you know?
I had a bacon mama, so I do understand.
What
I've been
what is
tasked
it
to
that
inform
you
We
like to eat? Because I know I'm a bird, obviously, but catfolk have very differing diets, I understand.
Oh, I can have a little bit of bread and sometimes, but usually obligate carnivore, and that might just be honestly. I'm not going to speak for all of us.
I'll have to look into some meat pies then.
You see, his ears absolutely go up, even though he doesn't say anything. He goes, I was just informing Lady Valiant that we have come across the vessel we was after, but I do not know if there is a way to signal to that ship that we is a friendly vessel and not looking to do any harm. I have informed her of the situation. She said I should go find you and let you know what is occurring.
Oh, wonderful. I had noticed we'd stopped moving, so I had assumed, but I thought someone would come get me to indicate, all of that.
Well, I guess I am the manager service then.
It's nice to have you on the crew. I will get myself deflowered. Not in that way, excuse me. I will take off my apron and rinse my hands of the flour that's currently all over me, and I will be up on the deck.
I'm glad you said something so I didn't have to. I'm glad you said something so I didn't have to. It was biting the inside of my cheek, Captain.
I am good with words, but not exactly the best with words.
Well, every muscle gets sized one way or the other. I'm gonna go back up on deck with the rest of my party. I have informed both you and your first mate. See you after you're deflowering, and he leaves.
I fully thought the well was gonna be like the end of it. I thought you were gonna go like the Midwestern. Well, better get going.
That part of me leaking to Lacey. I can't let it happen.
Lady Valiant is up and ready and looking a little bleary-eyed. But she's up and ready fairly quickly. The captain takes a couple of minutes to get himself cleaned up and presentable and all that jazz. Because it's one thing to take off your PJs and throw on your work clothes, and a whole different thing to make sure you're not covered in flour.
Earthshake.
Lady Valiant also wakes up one of the other crew members who is a magician, and has them kind of like message the other ship. Sends a message across to indicate that they are friendly. Not a response message, because hopefully they have a magician of their own. But just says, hey, we're friendly. We'd like to talk to you maybe sometime after dawn. And they take a couple of minutes, and eventually they get a response back. After dawn would be lovely. So you have a few hours to figure yourselves out, eat breakfast, get ready.
Mission is a go.
They say lovely? They said lovely?
Yeah,
that's nice.
Their magician was really sweet.
Fantastic.
Okay, it'd be lovely. I feel great.
Fox is passed out. He stayed up too late, and now he's fully taking a power nap.
DeLacy's gonna be doing that in a
second. Is Fox passed out in his own quarters, or has Fox just found a flat surface and applied himself to it?
Did he just find a surface?
Flat surface.
Amazing.
a cushiony place.
Like a pile of sails and like.
Yeah.
Whole nine.
Yeah.
Amazing. 10 out of 10.
Drooling. Yeah.
Drooling.
Car crash victim on the stairs.
Yes.
Nikolai comes by at some point and puts a blanket over you.
Aww. Too bad I'm asleep.
DeLacy walks by and going to take his own cat nap and is like, ugh, my rat child. Damn it.
Amen.
He would also like poke Saphira lightly, go, I'm gonna go get a power nap, and well, I have been up and working all night. What are you gonna do?
Saphira has been asleep. She's been asleep on you.
That's how she was able to be so still in that other scene.
I realize because she's a ferret, she's doing jelly bone sleep. So like she just fully like takes her, puts an ear into her chest to make sure she's breathing.
The captain,
right, dead.
The captain, who is now spick and span, goes, well, that was a whole lot of work for nothing. Anybody want to come help with breakfast?
Breakfast? He's awake.
Do you have... Go help the captain with breakfast, please.
Goes to help. To get first dibs.
That's real sign of the fuckface behavior, I must say.
Captain, I'm ready to breakfast,
what?
Captain.
The what?
Wonderful.
I thought you were watching me, actually. I thought you'd know about that, DeLacy.
Do you have your own
watching
apron?
happens with your eyes, not the ears. Morrigan.
Coming at me with an attitude.
Really?
Does it feel weird to be on the other side?
What do you mean, other side?
Usually you're up here, now you're down there. You're conserving energy for flight.
No, it's just weird for you to be giving me attitude, that's all.
I think they call it accepting influence. I'm going to bed.
All right.
Out of there.
He's grumpy. It's his nap time.
Mm-hmm. All right, I'll help with breakfast, Morgan says, as if someone was badgering her and no one was.
Yeah, get in here.
Excellent.
Fine, I'll help with breakfast.
He puts all you guys to work, making little pies and tarts and whatnot, because he's been mixing up dough for just that. He was going to make more tarts. But he does, in fact, make a couple of meat pies for DeLacy. He asked somebody else to do the meat portion, because he says, well, to be really honest with you, I don't eat meat. It's not really a thing most bird folks, well, I guess the birds of prey do, but cockatoo folk don't really. We mostly do, fruits and nuts and whatnot. So, if somebody else would
I'll take the meat.
portion the meat and season it for me, I really don't. I don't know
Just
that
empanadas.
portion. Wasn't empanada.
I got you.
Can you put fruit in an
It's
empanada?
a meat pie.
It's a kind of a meat pie, yeah.
It's a kind of a meat pie, kind of.
It's his specialty. Let him cook.
I will put my trust in you, because I don't know how to do it. So, I'll do the tarts over here. Anybody who wants to help with that is welcome.
You just hear just plop, 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 and Boss just is like one of those like 6-year-old kids that spooks their parents by like watching them breathe or like sleep, just like someone say tarts.
We're making tarts. Do you want to help?
Oh my god, yes.
By the way, he does
Sure
not.
You don't want to make meat
He does not
pies?
startle at all. You come plopping up, and he just looks down at you like you are. He always expected you to be there. Either he's just really used to isosceles, or he's really used to kids.
Yeah.
I love that. I knew as soon as she said that, I was like, it's isosceles, isn't it?
Isosceles is
that
still
little
passed out, by the way.
so much.
I can't believe I rolled a
When you
20.
crash,
By the
you
way,
crash hard.
that was the Abria die, Mal, that you got me. Socks and the Abria die. Anyway. You guys, kind of distract yourselves making breakfast, and gradually the sun begins to rise. And the kitchen smells amazing. There are so many baked goods that are coming out in turns, so it's fresh right as you get it. You just have to be careful not to burn your mouths because it is very fresh.
Someone help deflower me.
I'm right here.
Oh,
You could have
God.
just asked.
What's the matter with you?
Nobody good quotes this session.
But you're not even a virgin. That's
funny.
not what deflowering. Whatever.
It's the thought that counts, right?
Puppy. Oh, I'm sorry.
I could
It
beat you
counts
with a
for
broom.
something. That's a pleasant something. I don't know.
Oh, no. Wait.
Well,
What did I walk into? Bleary-eyed Fluff going east.
would you like a meat pie? Or an empanada?
I would. What? Sure, one of both.
Ooh, don't eat that one. That one's got jalapenos in it. That's for me. Don't eat that. Don't you dare. You're gonna regret it in a lot of ways.
Then he doesn't bite into it, he just licks it and then tosses it at Fox.
Eats it anyway.
He just seemed lazy. I knew it. And then he eats his own.
You
Real
eventually
quick, it is
see...
9:02. Do we want to take our break?
Yeah, why don't we do that, and then we'll come back and we will have the event we have been looking for.
Oakley time. Time for me to
Oakley
flirt with Oakley.
Alright, we will be back in 10 to 15 minutes, gang.
See you soon.
See you soon.
I need to make some tea.
And we are back from our break. We are getting ready to approach the new ship. It's just after dawn. Everybody's had a breakfast of some variety. Between the tarts and whatnot, the first mate comes in and gets a peanut butter tart. Somebody else gets a lemon tart. There's an orange tart. There are empanadas around. There's a variety of different ingredients spinning around, so everybody can kind of have their pick. Morgan, you start seeing activity on the other ship from the deck, indicating that they are also awake.
We'll bang some pots and pans.
Does anyone else want to come over? Or
Me, I do.
Boss waddles over holding like an armful of tarts.
are those all for you, or are we sharing? What is this?
You could bring over a gift basket.
My friend, I am sharing because I worry if I don't take all of the tarts to share with people, Isosceles will go insane.
All right.
Assuming he's conscious.
I love him.
We should save one of the orange ones for Vespa.
I'll put them in my bag. And Boss saves some in his bag for Vespa.
Thank you.
And then hands everybody. he's like a little kid. He like waddles up. He's like, here you go, here you go, here you go. The body of Christ. Or shoot, the mermaid's name again. Oh my God, I know this.
Lawfrey.
And the body of Lawfrey.
Wait, do you give Lawfrey? Do you give Lawfrey a tart?
If we're giving Lawfrey anything, we're giving her an empanada. Okay,
She is spicy.
We're not even trying the other stuff.
Would Lawfrey like a tart?
I'm asking if you're giving her one.
I think she'd like the meat part of an empanada.
If I know Boss can't understand her, but I think he like looks over the edge and is like, Lawfrey, I don't want to exclude you. If you would like a tart, you can have it, but I also understand it might be weird to your taste buds. If you want a tart, do one splash, but if you don't want a tart, do 2 splashes.
Big hand just comes out of the water.
Lawfrey swims away.
It might not do any splashes. Yeah.
Well,
there are other ways to make it clear she doesn't want it.
That's one way to do it.
Pale, and it's just like, oh.
I'm not worried about it. It's fine.
So the captain starts putting together a small, like, neat passenger boat to sail over there, or at least to the sandbar, because it looks like they are also headed to the shoals themselves, which are still at low tide, so they have some more time before high tide starts to come back in. So you guys can meet them on the beaches, or try to go to the boats. Do you have any preference there? Or I should say ship. You are getting on a boat to go to a ship or a sandbar.
Yeah.
Sandbar.
Okay.
Okay.
No.
That seems to be the logical choice.
The captain's gonna defer to Morgan, because Morgan is the paying customer here, so.
Valid.
Yeah, no one else contributed, huh?
No, I mean they did, but you definitely had the lion's share of the cash.
No, for sure. Yeah, I think the beach works.
All right, we'll go talk to them on the beach and go meet these nice people. Do we know anything about their their crew, their boat name, their ship name, excuse me, god damn it.
Was that discussed before in the guild? Because if so, I'm not sure I made notes
No,
of things
you guys
like
never
that. I know
researched
that
the name of the ship
Adventurers
or anything
Guild.
like that. You just figured out that where they were going.
Right, okay. Mm-hmm.
But we know the guild name and we know who specifically we're looking for, right?
Correct.
Yeah. Yeah.
Cool.
I don't have the ship name, but I know that these guys are part of the adventuring guild, and we're specifically looking for someone named Vespa Faye. Easy for me to say.
Oh, well, that's a nice name. Well, good. We'll go ask after him then. All aboard?
Do you want us all with you, Miss Morgan? Or just a handful?
Whoever wants to come is welcome to. I mean, Vespa's really cool, so I'd recommend meeting them, but
I'm hopping in.
Also none of us really slept, so I understand if you need to sleep.
I'm there.
And a 3 average. Right.
Sound off if you're going.
We're gonna need a bigger boat.
We can take 2. We've got more than one. All right. Well, here we go. He leaves the ship in the care of the first mate, and you guys row over to the sandbars, where there's a couple of people kicking around already. And I guess you just go to interact with the first people that you run into. Barnaby walks right up to somebody and says, "Hello, I'm Captain Barnaby of the Legacy. I'm sorry, I have the disadvantage of not knowing the name of your ship or your captain, but it's delightful to make your acquaintance." And the other person very cheerfully kind of perks up and says, "Well, good morning. I'm Captain Ophelia Moon. It's really nice to meet you. This is a very strange place to meet another ship. How come you to find yourself here?"
I checked in with the adventuring guild. I guess technically I joined them. And I was just looking for Vespa Faye. They're my kid. I'm under the impression they were traveling here, so we came here to meet them.
Oh. Okay, well, I believe Vesper is still on the ship with their girlfriend. But I'd be happy to go and see if they're ready to come out to the shoals. I'm sorry, you said that you're
Go to the ship.
related
That's cool.
to Vesper?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's just
my name's Morrigan.
Adopted.
by the way, the captain does not have a player's journal, just for the record. Oh, you're an adoptive parent.
Yes, she is.
It's not really. Yeah, sure.
Okay, well that makes more sense, especially because, Vesper was talking about their mother being an elemental, but, yeah, well, we'll go check in with them. I'm sorry, who did you say you were?
Morrigan.
I'll let you make your introductions.
I'll let them
know that they're being asked for. Unless you'd like to come aboard our ship, which you are perfectly welcome to.
Yeah.
Sure, yeah. Yeah, I don't mind.
All right. Well, Barnaby, would you like to join us as well? And Barnaby goes, I would love to visit your ship if that's all right. By the way, we brought you some pies, hand pies, if you'd like them. And she goes, that sounds amazing. How did you make them? And he's like, we have an oven on our ship. And she's like, that's crazy.
That's insane.
That's how did you handle the baking and the and they start talking about like logistics of having an oven on a ship, which is more of a conundrum than you might think. But you guys,
Sure, but also magic exists.
you guys row over to the ship and are let on board, and you see this person with a player's handbook open on their lap, taking some notes, and just kind of sitting there. She's got a headscarf around her head, and she's wearing like bright pink colors and like magentas and things like that. And the captain shouts out, Gian, do you know where Vesper is right now? And Gian looks up and closes her book and goes, oh, I think Vesper's somewhere up in the riggings right now, I think.
Morrigan flies upward.
Morrigan, you see and I should probably post the art now. You see a kind of minty green, almost like the color that copper turns when it's oxidized, elemental, who kind of looks like if you took a Pirates of the Caribbean character, ran it through a She-Ra filter, and then put it into Treasure Planet. That's kind of the vibe that you're getting from this person right now. They are very... Nope, that's... I'm sending that to Mal. No! Go back, procreate. Give me a second. I'm working on it. Too many devices at the same time. But they are just kind of hanging out, watching the sunrise, enjoying the view. Very peaceful. And as you're watching them, they actually fly down. They don't have any wings, but they just kind of like whoosh down, and you see that their hair moves behind them as if it were cloud. Like it's kind of fluffy looking.
Well, shit.
And
Ooh.
they go down and give Gian a peck on the lips. Completely oblivious to you.
Oakley?
They didn't hear you, and they're talking to Gian about, like, all the cool things that they're gonna go find on the beaches today, and, like, all of the fun things, that might be out there on the quest.
Breaking my heart.
Can I roll to see if there's anything I recognize in the way this person is speaking that makes me feel more certain this definitely is Vesper / Oakley? Or
I mean, it doesn't sound like him, but also he's a character, or they're a character in this game. It's not really something where you're gonna pick up on like their Boston accent or something like that.
yeah, sorry.
And they're specifically
I guess that's not
talking
exactly
about the
what I
quest,
mean.
so.
Just like that. Okay, yeah, no
Should
worries.
be loading now.
Yeah, Morrigan's gonna take a step or two closer and try to clear her throat a little bit. Before trying again to say their name. Oakley?
They turn around and they look at you and say, excuse me?
Vespa, sorry, Vespa. Vespa, I mean. Sorry. It's Dad.
What?
Morgan just said Dad. Talking to only boss.
Yeah, remember I got before we came in, I was trying to get you the ticket that I got for you. And you didn't respond. I assumed you didn't want to come, but then I heard you were in here. So yeah. And you know, things have been very weird here. And I just, you know, since we couldn't get out and stuff, I just wanted to make sure you were okay. You seem okay. That's great. But also, if you want to talk,
look, I don't know who put you up to this.
No.
Now's not a great time.
No, I'm really Dad.
No.
Well, shit, I don't look anything like myself. I don't sound anything like myself.
It's something only Oakley would know. Or Oakley's dad would know.
Well, part of the reason I look like this is moths were your favorite when you were little. Do you remember in the Pokemon games you liked them so much, the Veno moth? Was that what it's called? The Venom moth? I forget. I didn't end up doing purple. I went with more of my colors that I like, but you know, I thought your favorite color is jade green, and you're really good at you're really smart. You're good at analyzing shit in like stories and video games and stuff, and we haven't seen each other for a few years, I know, but I okay, I'm sorry. Usually I wouldn't bother you when you don't want me to, but
Morgan, the more you talk, the more the color drains out of this person's entire body. They go from being that mint green color to like gray with the slightest edge of like that purple that storm clouds become just at the bottom of their hair.
Do you guys want to talk somewhere more private?
Barnaby leads over to Lakey and says, "What's happening?" Oakley's not saying a damn thing.
I don't know if I'm making it worse. I'm here. In case it gets harder to leave or anything.
How did you find me?
I miss you. Well, it would be a little bit of an easier story to tell you in private, but
I mean, we've already started airing the dirty laundry in front of everyone here, so. let's keep going.
Okay, I talked to someone who runs the game. They were telling us that there's absolutely no way to figure out what's going on, and I suspected you were in here. Someone said there were 2 people with our last name and all, and so I asked them about it, and they told me what guild you were involved in, and so I went to the guild, and yeah, eventually they told me where you were headed, and that's how I got here.
So, let me get this straight. So, I go no contact with you, and you decide to try to gift me an elaborate thing that I'm pretty sure you can't afford. But I already had a ticket.
Well,
so then you decide to follow me into this thing.
I didn't know that
I used as escapism, as part of my career, and you follow me in the game by violating my privacy yet again. Why?
I was worried about you.
Sure.
What? I'm not allowed to? What?
I'm done.
I know I fucked up before, but you really don't think I love you?
Vesper starts flying away to the sandbars.
Morrigan's quiet for a long time. Before turning back around to everyone,
want me to go kick his ass?
No. Idiot.
Gian pipes up their ass.
I'm gonna go kick their ass? Sorry. You're right. Hey,
Still
wait.
no.
You know Vesper pretty well, right?
She looks
Can I
like
see if...
she could spit acid at you right now.
Can I tell if she has a player's handbook?
Oh yeah, no. I said when you guys on, she's got a player's handbook.
Hey, all right.
Actually, those of you who are more internet watchers, especially Doug, roll with advantage. Give me a roll to see if you recognize this person.
Give a roll for who?
The best I did was a 10.
Gian.
I got a 14.
Okay. I would say, Doug, I'm gonna say, I'm gonna give you the option of you can either know where you recognize this person from, or you know who this person is.
Who the person is, I guess.
You recognize this person as a YouTuber whose screen name is Katie Did It. Katie is a Muslim creator who is trans, who has recently been doing some interactions with Oakley on YouTube videos. Physically, they look very similar, except they are much shorter than they are in real life. And a little bit more feminine.
Okay.
Can I roll to see if I recognize?
Yeah, for sure. I was gonna say Hayes. Hayes,
streamers.
You would also probably recognize this person, and maybe you've seen some of their gameplay stuff. They do a lot of like a lot of stuff that they do is either playing video games, like new video games that have just come out, or they go and do things that, kind of like the Try Guys, they go and do things that other people don't necessarily go out and do on the regular, that other people might be interested in doing. So Katie Did It is kind of the moniker of, hey, I went and tried that.
Mm-hmm. I got a 1, so I don't know any of that shit.
You don't know any of this.
I never seen him in my life.
It's a YouTuber that you've never heard of.
I don't know what YouTube is.
I think you know what YouTube is, but...
Well, that was a thing. Maybe we should head back to our ship. It's
yeah, maybe just one thing before we go. Doug's gonna look at Gion/Katie. I'm just gonna say, you're gonna keep an eye on them, right?
Yeah, I am. And the way that she says it is still a little bit venomous. Like, she's keeping an eye on them from you in some regards.
Yeah, for sure. All right, thank you. Turns back to the rest. Yeah, let's leave.
All right, let's go.
Boss holds out his hand to take Morgan's hand. She wanted to have like a buddy system.
Honestly, she probably doesn't notice. Her head's kind of hanging, and she just needs to not with anything right now.
Gotcha.
You guys, as you're heading back to your ship, start hearing a bell toll, and someone shouts, "Tethrian!" at the top of their lungs, and everyone on the ship that you are currently standing on starts scrambling.
oh shit.
Joffrey.
Would you guys just hold up for a fucking second? Much more angry.
Nobody's listening to you. Everybody is running for weapons.
Well, you got to get Joffrey to run. Joffrey's got to run.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, okay, yeah. Morgan messages Joffrey that she needs to run.
You got to go.
Joffrey immediately begins to dive, and she takes a shot from somebody on board. Captain Moon has a gun, and shoots Joffrey for 2 points of damage as Joffrey begins to dive.
Oh God, please don't come back, Joffrey. Please don't come back. Just go. Just go. I'm praying. I'm not scared for Joffrey. I am scared for the people on the ship.
Let's see. Briar has been brought up to snuff with Joffrey's situation, right? I mean, he joined just when the negotiations was.
Yeah, I think you were there for that.
Was done, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
You could quickly approach the captain and say, "That's our guide. Please don't kill our guide."
They're not listening to us.
No, they're scrambling to battle stations. They are not pausing to talk to these newbies on their ship right now.
Yeah, they're not going to listen to us.
Okay, fair enough.
We need to get back to our ship. All right, people, let's go back to the ship.
You guys, I assume, would wait a couple of minutes before they even let you get anywhere near the water, and then can clamber on your boats and row back over to the Legacy from...
Wouldn't let us get near the water?
They don't want you
They're
to
gonna
get
physically
eaten!
hold us back?
You would be a bowl of fish and chips for this critter in the water. It would be a much easier boat for a Tetrian to
They don't
tip.
have any control over us. We're our own crew. I'm sorry, I don't know why I'm getting mad.
Because you're Morrigan. It's fine.
I'm an adult
Yeah,
human person. They can't make me
phase.
not get in the water.
We're traveling with our own captain.
Blakey just blinks over to the other ship.
Okay.
I think Lacey's gonna follow him. Because I can do that now.
Take me away there.
And
Gian blinks over to the sandbars.
Lakey explains to everybody on the Legacy that the other boat is overreacting to Lawfrey and won't let us explain, so there's nothing to get fussed about.
What he said.
Meanwhile, the folks left behind are clambering into the dinghy to get to the ship.
I think so, yeah.
Okay. Thank you for letting me know, Mr. Quickstep.
Briar will help her up.
How do we proceed?
Just wait.
Very well. The first mate...
I can promise you it is uncomfortable for literally everyone involved. I don't know if that helps.
This is turning out to be a very interesting mission. Thank you for the information. I will advise calm.
Excellent. And like just kind of waits to help the boat back up when they get there.
Okay.
Lacey doesn't even do that.
Barnaby rows you guys back over to your ship, and everybody clambers back on board, and he goes, well, I think that could have gone a little bit better.
I don't need fucking quips, okay?
Barnaby's feathers
Lakey's
kind of
gonna
ruffle
wheel.
And then slowly lift back down.
Lakey's going to wheel on Morrigan. Just absolute point blank. We came to help you. We are not here to be hurt by you. I understand you are hurting. There are ways to deal with that won't
Morgan walks away.
Us. You're
Morgan
not walking
walks
away
away
from
to
me.
record
You're
her.
walking away from dealing with this. I'll be here if you need help.
I think we leave
Flips
Morgan
a bird,
alone for a
leaves.
little bit.
Those of you who are, I guess, still up on deck near, looking at the sandbars, you start hearing, like, raised voices, specifically from Oakley talking to Gian. You can't hear anything specific, just the sound of it. And then,
that's loud.
And, well, you guys aren't that far away from them, but, you see Oakley eventually just kind of, like, crumple and give Gian a hug. And they just stand there like that.
We could have a distraction conversation, if that would help anyone.
I think the Lacey is not going to say anything. He's just going to quietly go to wherever an available portal is, and he's just going to leave the ship.
Can Fox take a seat near Morgan? Just kind of quietly.
Morgan's in whatever quarter she was assigned to, but yeah, if he comes into the space or whatever.
You guys weren't assigned quarters. You have the portal back to the clinic that you guys can hop through, and then back to Philip's house if you'd like to, or the Shadows Guild. So hop, skip, and a jump to get back to your bedroom, essentially. But
okay. Yeah, no, just finding someplace people aren't on the ship then.
Oh, there's plenty. Especially the gun deck. The gun deck's pretty empty. Like nobody. They haven't been using the guns, so there's no reason for anybody to be in there.
Yeah, Fox finds her with her head in her hands.
He's going to tentatively try to put an arm around her. Still quiet.
She tenses. And shoots up. You can see little divots of tears in the fuzz. She kind of glares at Fox.
Hey, sorry that went that way.
Yeah.
What do you want to do now?
Get a drink. Roll up and die. Whatever. Whatever gets me out of this.
We know they're safe.
Yeah, then I got Lawfrey hurt instead, and now the whole ship doesn't have a safe way to get back. I brought everyone out of their way to check on someone who doesn't even want to fucking see me, who's an adult, who doesn't need the damn parent around, who can handle themselves just fine. And I put someone vulnerable in danger, they got shot, and now everyone here is gonna get swallowed up by a sea monster, I guess.
First of all, Lawfrey will be fine. I think Lawfrey is nearly a demigod. Is that correct?
Lawfrey is a demigod, correct.
Yeah, Lawfrey is a demigod. And second of all, I mean, I think what you did was pretty badass. I know you don't know much about me, but if I had had a dad like you, probably would have turned out a little different. I would probably give anything to have had a dad that tried as hard as you do, even if it's later than you wanted it to be.
Even if it's too late, you'd want a dad like me.
Yeah. So I know it sucks ass right now, but it's pretty badass to keep trying, I think.
Just silently shakes her head, but eventually leans against Fox just a little bit.
That's quiet from then on out.
Yeah. Morgan's not saying anything else.
Yeah. DeLacy, you left the ship. Where did you go?
So largely, he just kind of like stumbles out of that closet, almost like he doesn't realize where he is. So that's where he ends up.
Okay, the clinic.
Yeah. Sort of just winds up there. Kind of stumbles out the door, closes it behind him very quickly, and is leaning against it because it's like a supply closet, and he's just like trying to get the world to stop spinning on him a little bit.
After a minute, you don't hear her come up to you, but Tilly is just suddenly there, and says, "Are you okay? You look..."
That was a 3, so he gets spooked. God damn it. He just, fuck. Like, no, I don't much think I am. And he starts to like edge himself to the floor so he can actually sit.
Why don't we get you in a chair? Hang on one second. Come this way. Nope, come on. You gotta get up. And she kind of like moves you off of the floor of the hallway and into like one of the waiting room chairs.
Yes, ma'am. He's easily moved. That's all yes, ma'ams.
She pops off, comes back, gives you some water. It's tap water. It's not anything fancy. Or well water, more likely, because there's no taps. But she just gives you like a little cup of water.
Over the table, Lacey knows that Tilly knows about the portal that's in there, right?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Okay.
She was the one that like directed you guys where to put it. So.
Okay. It's been a hot second, so I couldn't remember.
No, for sure.
But he goes, I apologize for the intrusion. I think I meant to make my way home, but being ain't as steady as they normally is. I'll be at your hair in a jiff.
Take all the time you need. Do you need to be seen by the doctor or anything?
Oh, no. I think I'm quite all right. It's been an odd day. And, not in the most pleasant of ways. He kind of gives a cursory glance across Tilly to see if he sees one of those damn books.
No, Tilly has no book.
Okay. He visibly relaxes after that cursory glance.
You just gave me an up-down. You sure you're okay?
I will be. It's just taken me a while to get there, but I will be.
Alright, well, if there's anything I can do, let me know. Otherwise, I gotta get back to work. By the way, have you seen Briar? His shift started like an hour ago.
I believe I
believe
I did, but it's like, I wasn't actively looking for him, so I can't rightly recall.
Alright, well, if you see him, I guess, see if you can get him to come to work. Just gonna keep doing his job, and she wheels off and goes back to directing patients.
Of course.
Briar's head peeking out of the door.
It's a 19. I didn't get spooked by Briar. Cool. Is Briar actually peeking out of that portal?
Yes, I'm committing to that.
So DeLacy just looks at him very slowly, goes, "You owe me big. I just covered for your ass. Better go clock in."
I owe you 2. How's that?
You can repay your debt to me by being good to that fiance of yours. And he says it with a deep rumble in his voice.
DeLacy, did you drop Saphira at any point in time?
Oh. Nope. Nope. No, he did not. He just blinked and kept walking.
Because it was 100% a natural 20 to just be chilling.
For the record, you can't blink with another person.
Okay.
Oh, Saphira's still on that.
She's still on the ship.
Wait, what?
The ferret is still on the other ship.
Wait, DeLacy used Blink to jump from ship to ship? Oh no.
Yeah.
Okay, well then, Saphira, what would you like to have done?
Still on the ship and has no idea what just happened.
Okay, cool. So
she was in the air, now she's on the ground.
Saphira, you see, you're still on the other ship. Suddenly you are lost from DeLacy's shoulders. Everybody's running around crazy. You hide under something to not get stepped on, and then your shipmates are gone, and you're still on this other ship. Eventually, you hear Gian and who you mostly know as Oakley, but Vesper, come back, much subdued from the earlier kind of cold outburst, and the color shift is still there. They're still very like that pale gray, but maybe not quite as purpley looking on the edges. And it's very clear that they've been crying. Both of them.
Okay. She's definitely freaking out. So I think she's gonna transform back into Saphira. She has no idea what's going on. Like at one point she was there, and then now nothing. Like she definitely heard everything that was going on, but like does not know where the group went because she dropped and then turned around and everyone was gone. So I think hiding. I think she's gonna hide, but like turn back into Saphira. And try to get, I guess, figure out where her crew went.
Can I say I did not know I could not bring Saphira with me through Blink? And
yeah.
I'm willing to back
He never mentioned it. Like he never mentioned
never
it.
come up.
Because it never came up.
I think we did let it slide once accidentally because I forgot that was a rule until afterwards when I was looking at things with the kid in the fire.
Went, oh no.
So we just fudged it.
Oh, right.
Is there any way we can smudge this?
Yeah, maybe everyone who knows Blink can smudge the rule once.
No. But what I will say is, Saphira, I believe you still have plenty of AP. You could turn into something that can fly and go back to your ship.
Or swim.
Yeah.
Everyone gets one oopsie daisy though.
Yeah, I think that's what she's like. She's gonna notice like clearly something's going on and it's gonna like transform back to Saphira and then into something else as quickly as she can. Because I don't think she can change from one form to another. I have to read it. But like, yeah, she's gonna change into a bird and just kind of fly off back to the ship.
You'll be an albatross. It'll be funny.
No.
I mean, it'd be funny if she was still around your neck.
That would be funny. I think in his state, he has not realized she is not there because it's been such a constant.
Yeah.
Then in his head, he's like, no, she's still there.
Fly back to the ship, turn into a bird, and just fly back to the ship, and then land and be very huffy about it.
You are a very huffy little pelican.
So fair.
Very huffy. Just like rock onto the railing and is just huffy about it.
Barnaby looks at you and goes, "Oh, hello. Sorry. It's nice to meet you, little bird." Would you like a fruit snack?
And he starts like trying to. You're a seagull to him. He's trying to feed you tarts.
Eat a tart. She will try to eat a tart in pelican form.
I don't know what you chose to be. I just threw that out there as a goof.
Yeah,
but
pelican probably would be the most accurate that she would turn. She's like ocean pelican, go.
Big bird.
In that case, maybe a meat pie for you.
Meat pies, yum yum. But she is gonna like look to see if anybody from the party is on board, and then get very huffy with them. They left her on the ship.
That would have been such a good cliffhanger, though.
I did not intend for that to happen. I am so sorry.
Right. We all forgot that Blink couldn't do that.
DeLacy's getting bit.
I have a rebuttal for that.
One free bite. One free bite. You get one free bite.
The person who had initially like grilled you, I believe her name is Viseria, walks up to the captain and starts talking to him and looks at you as a pelican and goes, "Why are you a pelican?"
Mind your business.
She can't say anything, so she's just giving it a look. She did head cocked.
She cocks her head back and then goes back to talking about Barnaby. Sorry, Captain. Lady Valiant wants to know, do we need to go? Pardoning the phrase, unruffle feathers? What are we doing? And Barnaby goes, I guess I should go talk to him. We'll talk. Thank you. I'll go handle it. And he goes and peels off to go talk to Lady Valiant, and it's just you and Viseria standing there, and Viseria is just kind of standing there and goes, so Lady Valiant told me I needed to apologize to you, so I'm sorry. Bye, and leaves. Saphir, how old is your player in real life? I forget off the top of my head.
In real life, she I think like 39, so she's in her 30s.
So you're playing a character that looks very much younger, but is a little bit older. You very much clock that reaction and realize, holy shit, this girl is 19. Like, she's a kid. This is a kid.
She's gonna transform back into Saphira, and as Sarah's walking away and goes, I appreciate.
No, I'm going downstairs.
She shut that shit down.
How's everybody else
doing? She is
doing?
gonna turn back into a ferret and mess with everybody else.
Lakey, we last left you after having a terse exchange there with Morrigan as Morrigan left. Where do we find Lakey now?
I think Lakey will have realized that DeLacy's not around and probably go looking for him.
Okay.
And I think eventually make his way in the portal. If he accidentally stumbles upon Morrigan and Fox, he is going to very pointedly not look at her. Just like pretend that she's not even there. Eventually he'll pop through the portal and go back.
Okay.
It's 11. Okay, he's all right. How soon after would you say that is? No.
I mean, enough time for you to have all your conversations, and then maybe like another minute or two.
Okay. So he's probably getting up, like straightening out his clothes, getting ready to carry on.
Yeah.
It's a quick step.
Mr. Lacey. How are you doing?
I could ask you the same thing, given I think we both witnessed and heard all the same things.
That everyone with a book comes from a different place and has a completely different way of interacting with this world than we do? Yeah.
You're farther along in the thought process than I am, that's for sure, but...
Well, I mean, I've been trying to figure out why they treat us as... like we're sentient scenery. It happens every once in a while. It's not often. But there are definitely moments where we get treated like we don't matter. Not that we don't have opinions. If we say an opinion or we have some sort of conversation or make a good point, then they'll be grateful to us. If we do the work for them, they'll be grateful to us. But if we ask them to do work on our behalf, all of a sudden, we don't matter anymore. I think that's why Morrigan was quite so glib with our conversation on the deck, and with the way that she treated the captain, and with the way that she's talked to a number of people who don't have books. But she's not the only one who I've seen do it.
You're definitely further along in the thought process than I am. That's what I appreciate about you.
I don't care if they're from someplace else. I don't care if they have a different perspective on this world than most of the rest of us. My people have almost the same exact story. But what I do care about is being taken for granted. I do care about being used for my momentum. I do care about being used for my decision making and my sense of immediacy and urgency.
Then I do owe you an apology as well.
Why?
Did I not ask for your assistance in a matter involving decision making not but a couple of days ago?
Asked for my assistance. You acknowledged that I had my own will and my own consent and that I could freely give or deny it.
Ah, I see.
You didn't just stand there like some rich toddler on an outing with their maid being waiting to be ushered to the next showing at the zoo.
Quick pause on this conversation before you continue. Hey, Briar, where are you right now?
I'm facing Tilly's wrath like an adult.
Are you in the same room with them?
And deep.
We're in the closet. We're in the bedroom.
No, DeLacy's...
We haven't left the portal room, have we?
DeLacy's in the waiting room. That's why I'm checking.
I stumbled out of the closet and then got led away.
That conversation absolutely would not have happened in the waiting room.
Okay.
Like, he would not have let out like that
maybe,
in public.
Maybe you go find a quiet place in the Shadows Guild then.
Yeah, I would have bamfed off to the Philip failed interrogation room with one couch.
It's a good couch.
One Hale-sized couch. But yeah, no, I wouldn't have had this conversation in the open. Not even a little bit.
That's why I was checking.
Feel like when you started, the lazy had started to get up, and then he just sat back down.
I can't blame him. It's a comfortable couch. Hale didn't even wake up when we poured him onto it. Like, gotta count for something, right?
Good enough for a Hale, it's good enough for a cat. He goes, I feel I'm just stuck on the lies part of all of it. And maybe that's the wrong part to be stuck on. Given everything you have just said, it definitely feels like the wrong part to be stuck on.
If that's what's important to you, then that's what's important to you. I mean, we've only known these people for a week, maybe. The trauma bond and the found family energy is definitely there, but technically, if you look at our relationships, I was assigned by my probably former place of work to escort Morrigan places. She decided to fall in with the rest of you, and I followed. That's how I got here. That's my only connection. And if that's the degree of familiarity that everyone wants to resort to, then fine.
It seemed to tumble together awful fast, didn't we? I mean, for fuck's sake, me and Fox ain't reported into work for several days. We probably should at some point. Feels so far away now, don't it?
My grandmother used to talk about how sometimes adventures just happen to you. And I understand that now.
Surely.
Well, kerfuffle aside, I would be perfectly willing to choose a different way to go at this point. Unless everyone else... What was it that Morgan said? And get real cool about a lot of shit real fast. Not the least of which is being honest with us. They don't want us to know about their previous lives, that's fine. They don't want us to know about their previous selves, that's also fine. But for them to pretend like we don't get to know about it when we have actively involved them in most of our prioritized relationships in our lives and broken some of them for their sakes, they can stop excluding us.
Let me ask you something. Does the word game ring as enraging to you as it did to me? This was referred to, our world, our home, being referred to as a game. Now, is that just what we was to them in the world they came from? Or is that how they see this? Our lives, which have been put on the line, a game?
The word game doesn't bother me. But the fact that they're playing it this poorly absolutely does. When you have people in your midst who have literally sacrificed their entire livelihood and connection to their family to do what they wanted, and can't even bring them into the simplest confidence. That's not how you treat an ally. That's certainly not how you treat a friend. That's how you treat a possession.
As if to punctuate Lakey's point, you see Elio and the knight that you guys had previously met starting to carry Hale down the hall out of the infirmary.
Lazy's ears go back and his eyes are locked.
The group said they wanted to rescue Hale. I sacrificed my entire life to do that.
You did.
And now I don't get to go to book club?
You didn't deserve to have any of that done to you.
Neither of us did. How long have you been working for your other employer? How hard was it to climb through the ranks to be trusted with the jobs that you were trusted with? And now all of that could be gone because we are here. And like I said, I am okay with continuing to be here if they realize and respect what that means. And if not, there are plenty of places for a rabbit to go.
He actually smiles a little bit and he goes, I pity any place that would attempt to bar Licky a quick step from entry.
My father once made the joke that he hadn't met a person yet who could close a door fast enough to keep a quick step out, and then my grandmother punched him in the arm. To be fair, he deserved it. He was being a brat. But that stuck with me a little bit. So, what would you like to do?
And he, puts his face in his hands and runs it down his hair to slick it back.
It's a complicated question.
First point of order, it is 10:30, so heads up, just in terms of we need to wrap it up soon. But second point of order, DeLacy, I think you think back to Nox, who has recently been on your mind. And the fact that Nox has always had one of those player journals.
So what you see is hands in the face, slick back of the hair that had been loosening. Then you see face look forward, posture sit up. Breathing starts to come faster. And faster. And faster. And it's just not stopping. And the ears are going down and the pupils are exploding in his eyes. Like, I need to get outside. I can't. I don't think I can breathe.
I don't know if you can stand. Take some deep breaths. In through your nose, out through your mouth. Nice and gentle.
As he tries to, it just stutters. And he's desperately trying. And he's kind of palming around. And I think he would eventually find Lakey's hand.
Lakey just doesn't even wait for that and just gives him a great big hug, not in like an affection sort of way, but like a regulating pressure sort of way, like both arms on the back, just kind of squeezing, not tight, but steady. And just goes, okay, breathe. In, 2, 3, 4, out, 2, 3, 4. Just listen. And Lakey just talks him through a quiet little relaxation, kind of quick detensing,
And it does start to work. It's slow, and he hears the breath start to become a little bit whimpery.
Lakey's. I think Lakey's gonna wait until the point where he feels not just Lacey relax, but like his shoulders kind of go down, like that gradual kind of okay, we're getting back to we're approaching re-regulated, and Lakey's gonna keep his hands on DeLacy's arms, and he's gonna lean back and he's gonna say, "This is a big question with a lot of ramifications, and it will take some time and thought. You don't have to answer now. We don't have to talk more about it now."
Wasn't the question you asked? Wasn't the question you asked? Yeah, that is a big one, but it is not. That is not what caused this.
You don't have to tell me. You can
I want
whatever.
I want to tell you, if they gonna be all circling up and circling the wagons around whatever bullshit they got going on, we gonna do the same.
Well, as soon as we figure out whatever the opposite of a book club is, we'll call it that. But for now, why don't you just tell me what you're thinking?
Knox had one of them damn books. I don't know why I didn't register it, seeing it so much now, but Knox had one of them damn books. He was one of them.
I have no idea who Knox is.
And that's our show, ladies and gentlemen.
All right. Well, with that dramatic exchange, we will pick this plot up again in 2 weeks. And then we will have Monster Hunters next week. It sounds like we may not have Edgar for the next few weeks, because Edgar's doing fancy playthings. So we'll unfortunately miss Edgar if that is the case.
Everything up in this episode.
We
And
blew
now I'm not
everything. It's fine. I got other stuff.
Mom,
You cannot be here.
Run away from it.
You cannot be here for a couple weeks while we let this ferment and nobody talks about it. We keep pushing it down until it comes to an emotional head when you get back. It'll be
No. We have a couple of things
Doug's
queued
gonna
up.
be sitting around pitying himself.
Lakey, unfortunately, or fortunately, depending, has decided to propose throwing a party that we haven't done yet, so we'll do that probably next episode. And we also have DeLacy's meeting, hypothetically, with ex-boyfriend Knox, which obviously was just mentioned. So, we'll see. I don't know if DeLacy wants backup or not. I guess we'll find out, but we'll look
I wish
at that.
Fox could knock stocks on their rocks. That's all I got.
Hop on Knox. Hop on Knox on box.
Oh no.
Well, Dr. Seuss that guy.
Anyway, thank you for hanging out later. You guys who go to bed at 10, I'm sorry it's so late, but we got it done. We met Oakley for better or for worse.
Love the art. Amazing
Consequences!
Yeah, gorgeous.
Flawless.
Yeah.
Yes.
Second mission complete.
Oof. Yeah, I'm sorry, everyone.
All right. Well, we will see you guys next week for Monster Hunters, where I assume we're gonna go meet a witch, unless we make other plans. And we will see everybody next week.
See you then.
All right. Good night, guys.